So we're here with Congressman Defazio from Oregon, and I'm Zed Jelani. I'm a graduate student at Syracuse University. And one thing that's actually disrupted us about the government shutdown is we can no longer use the census website. Right? We use that for a lot of our data, for a lot of our research, and for our assistantships. And a lot of us are upset about that. So, what do you think the government should be doing? Like, what should Congress do right now to get sites like that back up and for us to be able to do our research?
Well, we had a caucus meeting with the White House Chief of Staff today, and a number of members raised the issue of being a little bit more discriminate in what they're closing and not closing. I mean, in terms of a website, I don't know how much maintenance is necessary. It seems to me that the site could stay up for a while, unless it had a problem without being updated and maintained, but I don't know. So there are things they've done that some of us think don't make sense and don't need to be shut down to unnecessarily inconvenience people. I mean, there's a real issue here. We're essentially on the edge of a constitutional crisis where, one half of one branch of government who are being stampeded by a minority of their members want to dictate laws to the rest of the country. And, it doesn't work that way. So it's this is a very high stakes problem we got here. So,
and when do you expect it to be resolved? Do you think maybe within the next week?
Well, the only positive thing I've heard is that Speaker Boehner has said he doesn't want to default on the debt of the United States, which means there will be some sort of resolution, temporary or not, by the 17th of October when we would begin to default on our debt.
Okay, and what are your hopes? What are you going to be doing personally over the next few days to try to resolve this situation that's distressing a lot of people from here in Washington all the way up to Syracuse, where I live?
There isn't much any one individual member can do. I mean, I'd be happy to, the two main beefs on the Republican side are budgetary, deficit, and I've been a balanced budget Democrat for a long time. The lead Democrat on the balanced budget amendment last Congress. So if we move forward with the balanced budget amendment, maybe that takes care of some of their anxiety and problems. In terms of Obamacare, it's not going to be repealed. It's not going to be delayed. And that's an unreasonable demand. So.